This trip is going to decide whether or not we do qualify for the Olympic Games or not in synchro, so it's a pretty big deal. So we're heading off to the pool now for our first training session, so it'll be interesting to see what exactly the pool's going to be like, whether they've widened the platforms, even if they've got the surfaces on the board yet. So fingers crossed it'll be all ready to go, but I'm not expecting it to be. As you can see, the pool is looking great, and it's actually really nice to be able to acclimatise yourself to where you're going to be competing in the Olympic Games. But I haven't qualified for synchro yet, so Dan and I were training away, trying to acclimatise to the pool and the surroundings, ready for our synchro qualification event. So tomorrow is competition day, and it's pretty scary to think that in the next couple of days we'll know whether or not we've qualified for the Olympics. But it's exciting at the same time. So tomorrow we have the prelim event, and then we have to make top 12 in that event to make it through to the final, and that is where it all really counts. So keep your fingers crossed. In the prelims we started off with an inward 1.5 pike and a reverse 1.5 somersaults with half twist, which were pretty solid. We only had to make top 12, so we just had to go through landing steadily on our head. Next was in with 3.5, which is our best dive in the competition. And then we went on to a reverse 3.5, which was steady. It was a little bit missed, but not too bad. And then we went on to front 4.5, our highest degree of difficulty, which was another solid dive for us. And then we went on to back 3.5 pike, and we were second going into the last round. But we both went short, but we had to save something for the final. So we're just about to head down to the pool now for the final of our synchro competition. It's going to be a tough event, and it's going to decide whether or not me and Dan go to the Olympic Games or not. That's pretty much the end of the story. So pretty nervous, but I'm also pretty excited about the outcome, and just gotta wait and see what happens now. Conditions for the final were actually really tough. The standard was high, and anything and everything you can think of as obstacles were thrown at us. In particular, on the fourth dive, or reverse 3.5, actually nearly got blown off the board. Now it's over to Tonya to tell you the obvious.
It's raining.
That's right, Tonya, it rained a lot, and we also had a lightning delay. But after about 45 minutes or so, we were back and had a forward 4.5 somersaults, which actually ended up being our highest scoring dive. Then we just had to do our last dive half decently to qualify for the Olympics. So we just finished the platform synchro final, and we not only qualified for the Olympics, but we got a bronze medal. So we're going to the Olympics, got a bronze medal. The medal ceremony is in a minute. It's all very exciting, but I can't believe it. So very, very
Well done.